What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Lumsden Motorsports Garage. I'm Wade Lumsden, and today is day 2 of this race weekend at Rattlesnake Raceway. It is Saturday. Yesterday went all right. Had a little bit of bad luck and with a flat tire. Somebody spun in front of us, went to the back, got a flat tire under caution. Came back out, went to the back, started in the back again, barely made it out for that start, and then there was some chaos that kind of ensued. Some people left the track and yada yada yada, and they cut the race short because we ran out of time. But I guess I ended up finishing 5th is what it looked like, which is cool. So made some headway in the points championship points. Not that that was like my primary goal this year, but it would be cool to do to win another championship here. That would make it 5 in a row, which would be kind of cool. But again, not really the end goal for me. I'm just here to race and have fun, and if a championship comes, great. We've been doing a lot of tire work today, dismounting old tires, pop tires, worn out tires. Some over there. Bryn is helping me. He bought himself a bead breaker that he was super excited to use, which is kind of cool. It's I don't know, when I was 14, 15 years old, I don't know if I was that excited over a bead breaker, but hey, it's kind of cool. Oh look, another tire. And I got 2 tires sitting back there. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of tire swapping and trying to get myself a set of shoes to work out here. This is the right rear that came off the car. She blistered up pretty good all the way around here and here. There's a 3rd row there as well. So I'm gonna see what we can do about that. I don't know. I'm not one to waste tires, so I might I might grind this thing and prep it up for maybe a heat race or something, and use it up a little bit more before we throw it in the trash can. These things are expensive, guys. I think at cost, coming out of Hoosier, they're 165 bucks a piece right now. So I mean, I remember when I first got into modified racing, they were 95 bucks a piece, and then I remember I was outraged the day they hit 125 a piece, and here we are, 165 a piece. So thank goodness we're allowed to groove and all that stuff to try to get some more longevity out of these tires. And I think there's a lot of stuff out there on the internet, so I'm not saying anything that people in the racing world don't know, but it seems like the quality of the tire has also gone downhill from what they used to be, and so they're wearing out faster, they're blistering, they're blowing apart. There was a pretty popular, looked like, I think it was a TikTok or short or something like that was going around the internet, of a guy going, you want to know why these tires are coming apart? And he had a brand new tire, and he looked down in there, and you could literally see the steel banding in the tire on a brand new tire right there in the middle of the treads and stuff. So it's kind of an unfortunate deal. I'm really hoping it's just like related to certain batches, and maybe some of us just got stuck with a certain batch that wasn't great or whatever. But tires, they're a thing. They're expensive. And it really sucks when you put a hole in basically a brand new one under caution. So is what it is. All right, well, with that being said, we start racing here in about an hour and a half or so. I already went and checked in, got my band and all that happy stuff. I am going to finish putting my shoes together, I guess, and try to get ready to go rock and roll for tonight. Hopefully we have a good night, and car will come home in one piece, I'm hoping, and I hope we have fun, and I hope we're successful, and we get an opportunity to move forward. I think my changes last night, if Go back and watch that video if you haven't, but I think my changes last night were positive. To give you an idea, I think the only thing that I actually mentioned was a chain change on my left front, but I also did do a J-bar change. I lowered it down on my chassis a little bit, and was trying to, after talking with another driver here, he was explaining to me that feeling of my right rear not going in and burning it off as I'm just skating is because I'm overloading that tire, which looking at the tire, like I boiled that thing, right? So trying to get some of the I still want weight transfer, a lot of weight transfer over there to get the tire to dig into the track and get that traction, but I was overloading the tire, which was allowing it to just like skate across the racetrack and boil off, right? So in that instance I backed off a little bit. It seemed to help a little bit. I might go a little bit more in that same direction, hopefully. I don't know. I basically tell you guys everything that I do, for the most part, whether it's good, bad, ugly, indifferent, and maybe hopefully you guys, some of you guys are taking notes and you learn from my mistakes, because you know, sometimes that's what it takes. So all right, this is a really long intro. With all of that being said, hey, here's Bryn. He's doing some tire work for me. He came to pick up another one. Woo woo! Say thank you. Thank you. So with all that being said, I better get back to work. Okay guys, I think we're ready for a heat race, rock and roll, and guess what? I actually have spare tires out, so which means we won't need them, right? That's how it works. If you don't set them up, that's when you need them, and when you do set them up, you never need them. So there you go. There's your advice. Make sure you always set up your spare tires, and you'll never get flats. Anyways, getting ready for the heat race. I'm just running up here to see what the racetrack looks like real quick. I gotta set my tire pressures because of the temperature, major temperature changes. We do get fluctuation in our air pressure a lot here. I mean, racing in the desert, we can go from 110 degrees or 102 degrees to a couple hours later, once the sun hides, it's like 40 degrees cooler or more. So, which makes a big difference in your tire pressure. So, but got to do that. And yeah, so I'm gonna throw you guys up in the car. Let's go racing. still need to make some changes here. Probably going to go a little bit more in the same direction of what I did last night to try to improve. I'm still boiling off that right rear tire. I might have to do a tire change again. Got some blistering going on over there. Yeah, what did I end up finishing? 4th, I think. And I don't know. I think I should be faster. So definitely looking at lap times and stuff. I'm definitely not fast enough. I'm way off the pace, and I got to do better. So yeah, I'm gonna throw some stuff at the car. Hopefully we can improve for the main event and go from there. Well, I got quite the mess to clean up here, but we put in some work. I think we got the car ready. Made some tire changes, which changed the height of our tires in the back, also our stagger a little bit, but I wanted to make sure that we had something that was in a little bit better shape. My right rear is now a little bit older tire that I prepped, but you can see this right rear, it's pretty chewed up. I don't know, I didn't want to take the chance. Track's going really dry slick again. Didn't want to take the chance of it eating up that bit of the tire anymore and blowing, you know. So maybe that'll turn into a mud pack heat race, whatever. I'm gonna get my money's worth out of it. You just wait and see. But I just don't think that was the tire for this race. But so got a couple slightly older tires on here, but they were better in the tread department. Got them prepped, rock and roll. Made another J-bar change, lowered it on the chassis just a little bit more. That seemed to help me yesterday. We'll see if going a little bit more helps me today, because I think it needed more of that. So we started the main events right now. That was the first green flag that you hear racing in the background. Only a couple more and then me, so I'm gonna finish getting my trunk off the car and get you guys put up in there and get ready to go race. So fingers crossed, let's go have fun. main event's over. No idea where I finished. Not very well. Went out for the main, started, I think that was P5. Was holding fourth pretty well from some outside footage that I saw on Facebook. Looked like I was holding pretty well. And then the right rear tire went flat, which I guess my tire choice was not so great for the race. Yeah, she's a goner. She's donezo. Oh well. And then the tire that we ended up putting on there so I could finish the race was the blistered up one, which held together for the rest of the race. Yeah, my doing that took away all of my stagger. In fact, I might have had reverse stagger with that tire set. I don't know, but got a little hairy out there. I'm just glad I made it back out on the lead lap. If I had to guess, for points, if I had to guess, we probably lost the lead, tied for the lead, or 1 point in the lead. It's probably somewhere in there, because I'm not sure where I finished. And the second place person finished second tonight and had a pretty good night. So, well, right? Tires, man. I gotta do something about my tire program pretty soon, because that's way too many flats. But at least this time I was ready. Mickey around down here. I think the Diaz's came over and helped me. I think there was a couple other people. So yeah, it was, oh well, kind of a rough night without it being too terribly rough. All in all, car's gonna load itself. Lots of work to do to the car. I think it was pretty good. I think I still need to get more pressure down on that right rear tire. I think I'm still just burning it off. I'll see what I can do about that. Yeah, gonna load pretty close to the same condition that it unloaded. Can't be upset about that. I got a mess to clean up and lots of work to do. I think it's actually a pretty quick turnaround relative to how it's been the rest of this season. We got 2 weeks, I think, until the next race. 2 or 3 weeks until the next race. I think it's only 2, which means I'm gonna have to actually, you know, get on it for once to be ready to come out and race again for another 2-day show in August. Is it still July? Yeah, it's still July. In August. The 29th. It is the 29th, that's right. So, had a local fan that's been watching me on YouTube stop by. I'm sorry, sir, I forgot your name. But I dig your cowboy hat, and thanks for stopping by and saying hi. I really do appreciate it. And I appreciate all of your guys' supports. I'm gonna quit rambling on here, so I want to thank my sponsors real quick. Gilmore Graphics, of course, Kate Sarkissian Cosplay, my Uncle Brad, in memory of my Aunt Tanya, and All About Caring, the Senior Living Training Center. And then of course everybody around here that randomly jumps in and helps me. Bryn's still playing with bugs. And then of course all my family and stuff. So my brother's not, so don't forget to like and subscribe. Any questions, comments, concerns down below. How we doing, Jordan?
We got 4th with the Kia from the field.
He totaled a car last night. We didn't cover that in the last video, but he totaled a car last night, pulled that out of a field and raced it today, and you took 4th.
I did.
Nice bugs. Why are you always playing with bugs?
Because they're fun.
All right. Anyways, don't forget to hit up the Lumsden Motorsports Facebook page. Please share with your friends. Goals 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the help. Appreciate your support. Man, I'm totally messing up this the sign off. Oh, Tis isn't here, so till next time, keep the dirty side down, and we'll catch you next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.